एज रोइन तपाईहरुले लाइभ म्याच हेर्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने योनो टिभी गुगल क्रोममा गएर योनो टिभी सर्च गर्नुहोस् अनि वेबसाइटलाई कपी पेस्ट गर्नुहोस् एड टु द होम स्क्रिन गरेर यहाँपट्टि आउनुहोस् र यहाँ
to try and go up with a pull shot, got caught. That incredible catch between JJ Smith and Full Skank.
Yeah, what a catch. I mean, what you will find with when JJ Smith gets reintroduced, and he'll certainly have another bowl in the next few overs, is he will attack the stumps again. The tail coming into play now. Gulshan Jar can bat though. So can Sompul Kami. Both very capable of holding an end, that's for sure. Almost just under 800 runs for Gulshan Jar.
Yeah, so there's no doubt about the capabilities of these two batters.
There's that catch again.
Yeah, look at JJ Smith.
'67 in ODIs. Handy in late middle order. These are tough conditions to score. It's been a real battle all the way through. Namibia have been so disciplined. They've had an impressive plan which they stuck to. Lowest completed innings on this ground. That was Netherlands against Ireland back in 2021.
Oh, he's picked that one up. That'll be a maximum. Gulshan Kumar Jar says thank you very much, and not intimidated by that short ball delivery from Ruben Trumpelman. Well, there's a bit of a fight back here from Nepal. This is good to see.
Well, that is a way to pick up the short ball. On the angle. Down the leg side. That is a proper shot. Make no mistake about that, and it's got the distance as well. A terrific bit of cricket. Need a bit of counter-attacking here to Nepal.
You want the fight back. 35 down, 108 for 6. You want some moments where you can pick up a couple of rounds, a couple of more boundaries.
Yeah, something else to lift the spirits of the crowd. All down at the river end. Terrific facilities here. And this wonderful club established back in 1902.
Oh, top edge. Great effort yet again from JJ Smith. This one pops from back of a length. Relentless with a short ball approach. Finds the gap. Yeah, potentially these two here. They'll settle for a single. What I've liked about Nepal throughout this innings, yes, even though the highest scoring partnership is 53 runs, the next best was Ishan Pandey and Asif Sheikh for 20 runs. They haven't put themselves in a shell. Even though runs haven't come easy, they've just looked solid throughout.
Which looked very hard, hasn't it? All the way through the game, the ball is turned. So you've seen from the two spinners. And nipped about, and the bounce has been hard to deal with. I mean, that is a rare half volley on leg stump. We haven't seen many of them, have we? Being prepared to hold their line, Namibia.
Uh, 13-run partnership for me now. 36 done, 112 for 6. I think these two are doing very well in terms of navigating the area they're in and in terms of their game awareness. Kami and Ja battle it out up until 41st over.
Even later, maybe. Even later. Because there is the potential for this to be, 130 all out and 42, isn't there? We've seen those first innings scores here. I think the last 4 have been under 170. You've just got to bat as deep as you can and use the last 5 overs maybe. Lofty Eaton is back into the attack.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about this move.
Yeah, Trumpelman brought back to get the wicket, and
I mean,
he's still got one up his sleeve. I would have been tempted to use it here, I think. Try and do the damage now.
It's been the most expensive of the bowlers so far, Lofty Eaton. And what's surprising to me is why Erasmus hasn't bowled.
Just so difficult to get the ball away, isn't it? When there's pace off, you've got to find all the momentum. Tight ring on either side.
Yeah, this is where you want to maybe start deploying some great use of feet. Also can't afford Lofty Eaton to settle. Just cannot get it away. quicker one. Well, this will be a maiden. It's just done so well to bring it back. Lofty Eaton mentioned how it was slightly the least economical of all the bowlers so far. Immediately proves me wrong. So 37 gone, 112 for 6. Russell to finish off.
He's had a good day at the office, hasn't he? 2 for 32. I'm pretty happy with this. Namibia. 150 will be the next target. And these two have got to try and be there for that.
Runs here. And it's quite some work to get to it. No Trumpleman.
A little sloppy. A backward point, really.
I see you putting your jacket back on, your gilet back on.
Well, the conditions have just dropped a fraction. Waiting the next ridge of high pressure. Dix. Just around the corner, I'm sure.
Oh, wide. A little too short. We can see how Kami has been camping on his back foot.
Yeah.
Because you know the short boy's coming. And maybe I've been very clear about that.
There's just been subtle variations of length, haven't there, with the short ball or the back of the length ball from all these seamers.
Pops up. It'll only be a single. Not real control of that shot. It hasn't been easy at all. Jaw 9 of 26. Kami 6 of 13. And just to put things in perspective, of the 9 runs, he had 1 maximum. He had that 1-6.
Yeah.
So 3 other runs came from 23 deliveries. Outside edge. More people coming. Fine afternoon here in Utrecht. It's up in the air. Is this an opportunity? Full shot of Smith. In two minds. Oh, goodness me. A mix-up in the middle. It's all happening here at the Kampong Cricket Club in this ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2. So short ball picked it up nicely, but just not enough to get to the ropes. He's keen to come back for a second one, but Gulshan Kumarja yet again camping. Not keen to turn back, playing it safe, being slightly more responsible. So 38 done, 118 for 6. Namibia having won the toss. It is a toss to win, we mentioned it. You win the toss here, you want to ball first.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Definitely bowl first. I can't imagine anybody will do anything different through the course of the 6 games we have here. It will be a cat and mouse affair throughout, Dixon. Runs will be a huge premium. But the tactics have been very, very good so far.
So he had a maiden in his previous over at Lofty Eaton. And question now is, will Kami take him on? Still cautious. Cautious approach. Good work. Slightly shorter, a bit more room to maneuver and pick up a single. And that's all they need to do. Rotate the strike, keep wickets in end, all the way to over 42, 43, and get a bit more aggressive from then onwards. Makes it safe. So 3 from the over. 39 done. 1-2-1 for 6.
Yeah, what can they find off the remaining 11 overs? 50 would be handy. 175 maybe. Definitely be in the game. Figures so far. JJ Smith 2 for 16 has been very, very good indeed. Off his 7, he'll have 3 to come. Trumpelman, of course, has been pretty tidy off his 9. Brassel 2 and Bernal Schultz 2. After Ethan. Now, who's getting this? Let's have a look. Looks like Trumpelman's going to get his final over. Wicketless so far. He's bowled much better than that. Very tidy.
Yeah, he has an economy of 3.66. It's good for 33. So he'll take his final over now as we approach the 40th over mark. Yeah. Deep square out. No sweeper. No long on, no long off. Lofty Eaton just catching on the leg side.
Yeah, a few gaps on the offside, and that's what he's looking for, isn't he, Cammy? Just rehearsing going up and over the top of that length outside off stump.
Just does not carry to Lofty Eaton. But that's the outcome they're looking for.
Yeah, there's been one under the helmet, hasn't there? Almost all the way through this innings. It's just perhaps a little... Where does that bounce? It's a fairly deep... Yeah, he's got a lot closer. No, he's back again. The modern position with modern bats and pads tends to be where he is now, but if he was going to catch that... You almost need to be middle of the next cut strip. That carries a degree of danger when the plan A has been the short ball, hasn't it?
Yeah, that'll be a bit irresponsible. Yeah, a bit silly if you ask me.
Yeah. It would be brave anyway, that's for sure. The ball does travel in that area, even where he is now. He's crept a little bit closer, hasn't he?
That's up in the air, but it might find the gap. Finds the gap and races on. A welcome boundary here for Nepal. Well, Kami, this time around, decides to go aerial.
This is nice. He's played a couple, hasn't he? He's got the 6 away, now gets the 4 away. Goes up and over. Degree of risk, of course, 2 down there. But dissects them. Well, he couldn't have placed that better if he tried. Probably keep on going as well, I'd imagine.
Yeah, Trumpleman on a hunt here.
Filter fraction. Fraction optimistic, that one.
Really, really trying. He's desperate for a wicket here. Just make his figures a bit more shiny. Well, that's it. That's his spell. That's the 40th over. Trumpleman in his 10, going for 37.
You feel he's actually done the hard work for everybody else in this attack because he's made life extremely uncomfortable for the majority of the top and now the middle order. Bowls a nasty length, big, tall and strong. Gets a high degree of bounce off this surface. Can't be 3.70. I think on a different day could have ended up with 2 or 3 really.
$125 for 6. So it's the final 10. The Lofty Eaton will continue.
Yeah, the leg spinner. He's bowled pretty nicely again, that economy. Just a fraction on the 3s. Ooh, squeezed away. Be a brace. We'll get back for a couple, gets it into the gap nicely. What sort of intent will Nepal show in this final turnovers play? Sompal Kami just practicing a couple of extravagant shots up at the non-striker's end.
You have to.
Got to find another 50-60 here, haven't they?
Yeah, I think
180 feels competitive.
I think anything north of 170.
Yeah. It doesn't really get the length, but gets it away nonetheless. Gulshan Jai. Made a very good effort from these two.
The mandatory power play now.
Just misses out on the timing. Been very difficult to get that kind of short of a length ball away on the offside. Nicely guided. Be at least a couple, you feel. Yes, there will. Not a bad little over this is developing into. 5 from it so far.
He's so quick coming, isn't he? Look at the way he sets off. Immediately, almost halfway. And tens back again, almost halfway, while Gulshan Jai still making his way to the other end.
Good over. 5 from it. Yeah, Gulshan Jai spent a fair bit of time at the Arnoida Academy while he lived in Ranchi. Born in Zahi. Plays for one of the government departments back in Nepal and the Nepal Police Club. And of course was out there in that rather famous defeat against South Africa in the 24 World Cup. A game that I listened to while walking around the Taj Mahal, would you believe it? 14 off 31 to him so far. Got to find another 40, 45, 50 if they can off the remaining 9 overs. JJ Smith is bowled beautifully. 2 for 16 so far off his 7. Left armour, and that's nicely played.
Yeah, question is, I wonder if Erasmus is probably going to introduce another bowler. Because yes, Lofty Eaton still has 6 more overs to bowl. JJ another 3.
He's going to go stump to stump, isn't he? JJ Smith. Left arm over. I say that. And he goes a fraction shorter than that.